Hello everyone, welcome back to Knock Knock Higher Education, and here is the solution of our question of the day 3. So our question of the day 3 was, let f of x be x cube minus x square plus x plus 1 and g of x be a function defined by g of x is equals to max of f of t when your t is lying between 0 to x and your x is lying between 0 to 1, 3 minus x when your x is lying between 1 to 2. So you need to find out whether this g of x is continuous or differentiable or both or neither continuous nor differentiable on this whole interval 0 to 2. Okay, so how to proceed with this question is that everything you need to find out about this function g of x. So it means in your hand you should have a function g of x, whether you can check its continuity and differentiability. But when you are looking at this function g of x, f of t is already included here. And what does it mean? That in this case we have to find out the maximum value of this function f of x when your t is lying between 0 to x. It means initially we have to work on this function of fx. We have to find out its maximum value. Okay, so what we will do, we'll just write down this f of x. What is this? X cube minus x square plus x plus 1. Okay, so all the time whenever we have to find out maximum and minimum value, we try to find out its derivative, because this is a polynomial, so obviously it is differentiable. This is going to be 3x square minus 2x plus 1. Now suppose this is your function g of x, I am just calling it as suppose y. So you have y is equals to 3x square minus 2x plus 1. Okay, there is two ways to investigate about this y. The fun way is that if you are considering this as a quadratic equation, you can find out its discriminant value. Okay, from there you will get some information. Fine. Or what you can do is that you can consider this as a parabola. I think all of you can see that this is a parabola. So you will convert it into what? You will convert it into perfect square, x square, then minus 2x by 3, and here also you will get 1 by 3. Then what you will do? 3. Then this is your x square minus 2x by 3 plus you will be doing 1 by 9 minus 1 by 9 plus 1 by 3. And since the coefficient of x square is obviously 3 which is greater than 0, so यहाँ से तो आइडिया लग ही गया कि ये अपवर्ड पैराबोला ही होने वाला है. ठीक है, इतनी सारी बेसिक चीज़ें तो आपने क्लास 12th में सीखी होंगी कि अगर आपके पास ax स्क्वायर प्लस बी एक्स प्लस सी लिखा हुआ है, वहाँ पे a पॉजिटिव है, सो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी एन अपवर्ड पैराबोला. तो वो तो क्लियर है. ये क्या बना अब हमारे पास? दिस इज गोइंग टू बी x माइनस 1 by 3 होल स्क्वायर. And now you have to merge these two, minus 1 by 9 plus 1 by 3. So this is going to be what? This is going to be 2 by 9 because you will take 9 LCM. Then this is 3 minus 1, 2 by 9. Okay, so what next you will do? You will shift it this side. So this came out to be 3 times x minus 1 by 3 whole square plus this is your 2 by 3. Okay, so this came out to be y minus 2 by 3. And this is your 3 times x minus 1 by 3 whole square. Because I am telling you two ways. One of the way to investigate about this f dash x is by doing this procedure. So you got a parabola, and what is that? Its vertex is 1 by 3 comma 2 by 3. So somewhere going to be like this. Then if you will keep your y is equals to 0, what you are getting? You are getting here, just see, this is your 3x square minus 2x plus 1, okay, equal to 0. So you want to find out the root of this equation. Okay, so what are going to be the root of this equation? Once you will find it out, so this is a quadratic equation and you know very well how to find out its root. So x is going to be minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac. What it is going to be? This is going to be 12 then by 2. So what did you understand from here? That this curve is not intersecting with y is equal to 0 line anywhere. And this is an upward parabola. कहानी यहीं से ख़त्म हो गई. This is an upward parabola. So obviously its shape should be like this. And its shape should be like this. So, and this is giving you x as an imaginary value. So what does it mean? It means that your x is that your curve, this parabola, is not intersecting your x-axis anywhere, and upward parabola. So what do you understand? That if you are finding out the range, exactly we will not find out because that's not our job over here. We just understand that if we want to find out the range, our y is strictly greater than 0. See, our y is strictly greater than 0. What does it imply? That your f dash x is strictly greater than 0. And whenever your f dash x is strictly greater than 0, you can say something about your function f of x is strictly increasing. Fine, this is a strictly increasing function. If you don't want to go by this procedure, I have already told you that consider this as a function, and you know that this is a parabola. This, without doing these calculation, discriminant you will evaluate from here. That is going to be b square, okay, minus 4ac. So obviously this is less than 0, so you will understand that it does not has any real root. It means it does not intersect the x-axis anywhere, and upward parabola. So obviously y is going to be greater than 0. It means f dash x is greater than 0. Your function is strictly increasing. Now, if your function is strictly increasing, what does it mean? That if your x1 is less than x2, then your f of x1 is going to be strictly less than f of x2. From here, what we will understand, we are going to find out the value of g of x when your x is lying between 0 to 1. So when your your t is lying between 0 to x, see here, your t is lying between 0 to x. So your f of t will lie where? From f of 0 to f of x. Why? Because f is strictly increasing function, right? So the maximum value of this f of t is what? Max of this f of t when t is lying between 0 to x is what? F of x. It simply means what? It simply means that your g of x is going to be what? This is somewhere like this. F of x whenever your x lies between 0 to 1, and this is 3 minus x whenever your x lies between 1 to 2. This is all what we got. By just understanding the property of the function f of x, that it is strictly increasing, so its maximum value is going to be at x, we kept f of x and we got the answer. But now we have to investigate about what? About g of x. So we will see how we can check whether this g is continuous or differentiable. So we will just write it down. Your g of x is what? It was your f of x, that is x cube minus x square plus x plus 1 whenever your x lies between 0 to 1, and then what it was? Okay, 3 minus x. Okay, this is your 3 minus x whenever your x lies between 1 to 2. So see one thing, this is a polynomial, so polynomials are always continuous. So in this respective domain it is continuous. This is also a polynomial, so in this respective domain this is also continuous. But at which point we need to check the continuity? On whole 0 to 2 it is continuous, except at x is equal to 1 where we will check. Okay, so at x is equals to 1, what we will do? We will find out the right hand limit. So right hand limit is going to be equals to what? Limit extending to 1 plus g of x. So what it will become? Limit extending to 1, because at 1 plus the g of x is this. So we got what? 2. And whence we will find out left hand limit, that is limit extending to 1 minus g of x. What it is going to be? It is going to be limit extending to 1. This is your x cube minus x square plus x plus 1. So what we are getting? Again 2. And g of 1 we will evaluate from where? Because they are saying that x is equals to 1. Your g of x is this. So it is going to be x cube minus x square plus x plus 1. At x is equals to 1. That also came out to be 2. It means your g of x is continuous for all x belonging to closed 0 to 2. So at least from here we can discard few options. Which options? Neither continuous nor differentiable. We can discard this option. Okay, and then what we will do? We will go for the differentiability. For the differentiability portion, what we will do? We will find out the right hand derivative. And right hand derivative is going to be what? Right hand derivative is going to be d by dx of 3 minus x, right, at x is equals to 1. So what it will be? It will be minus 1. And then we will find out the left hand derivative. Okay, left hand derivative is going to be what? When x is less than 1, because we have to work on 1 minus. So it is going to be d by dx of what? X cube minus x square plus x plus 1. And then we'll find it out at x is equals to 1. Why we are checking at x is equals to 1? Because in this respective domain, it is a polynomial, it is always continuous and differentiable. In this respective domain, it is a polynomial, it is, so obviously it is continuous and differentiable. But 1 is the point where we need to check, because the definition of the function is changing at that point. So what it will be? This is going to be 3x square minus 2x plus 1 at x is equals to 1. So it came out to be 3 minus 2 plus 1, and what is this? This is coming out to be 2. Okay, so what we are getting? The right hand derivative we are getting as minus 1, and the left hand derivative we are getting as what? 2. So they are not equal. It means your g of x is not differentiable. G of x is not differentiable at x is equals to 1. अब अगर x is equals to 1 पे डिफरेंशिबल नहीं है, तो हम ये तो नहीं कह सकते कि 0 to 2 पे पूरे पे डिफरेंशिबल है. तो ऑप्शंस देखते हैं. कंटिन्यूस एंड डिफरेंशिबल नहीं, कंटिन्यूस बट नॉट डिफरेंशिबल यस, क्योंकि इस इंटरवल पे हमें एक पॉइंट मिलेगा x is equals to 1, जहाँ पे हम क्या बोलेंगे? ये फंक्शन डिफरेंशिबल नहीं. डी क्या कह रहा है? बोथ कॉन्टिन्यूस एंड डिफरेंशिबल नहीं. So which option is correct? B option is correct. Okay, so this was the solution of our question of the day 3, and the B option is correct. So hope to see a huge response from all of yours end, because you people are just looking at the question but not answering. I have taken this initiative just for you people to interact in all such kind of things, so that daily you are getting few questions to practice. Okay, if you will fix your time that okay, I will do this question today, because tomorrow is going to be the solution day for this. So before I provide you the solution, you should be prepared with your answer, so that if something is wrong in your solution, you can at least check. But if you have not even attempted this question once, so you are just looking at the solution, so you will not get to know that if you would have attempted this question, what mistakes you might have done. Okay, so try to involve yourself in this initiative, try to solve the questions which I am giving you and answer them in the comment box. Then next day, watch the solution. So that's it for this solution. Thank you so much.